Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. Welcome back to Captain of Industry. We're having a little look at our nuclear complex, and you can actually see we're in a pretty good place with regards to nuclear, well, everything, I suppose, but also specifically, nuclear power, and the fact that we are actually producing power in a very efficient way right now. That's going to be the mission of this episode. We're going to try and expand our nuclear complex to include all of these turbines in the power production mix. We can also, I believe, look at adding a few extra power generators after the flywheel. I know that that's definitely a possibility because the maximum throughput is limited to 10 megawatts. So if needed, we can add a few more power generators after the flywheel. Or alternatively, I think we can also add more flywheels as well. Anyway, we'll look at doing that because, I mean, if we're going to do it anywhere, we should do it here. We're going to also probably refine our water setup ever so slightly. But that's okay. That is not a big deal whatsoever. The other thing that I really want to do over the course of this episode is to try and actually find a use for the bloomin' fuel gas stuff. Yeah. We're gonna try and recycle some more bits and bobs. In fact, you know what? Just as a matter of principle, I'm gonna stop flaring off all of this gas, and we're gonna keep it around. I think fuel gas is probably gonna be our gas of choice to burn in the gas boiler, which, as everyone keeps telling me, and I know, I'm aware, we have an unlimited amount of crude oil, we have an unlimited amount of diesel processing capability, but we are, we're limited in the amount of coal that we actually have. So yeah, we should probably be a little bit more careful with it than we currently are being. Although we do have like an absolute ton of coal, and I kind of like how we're just ruining the landscape. It's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. Anyway, right, so the copper area as well, I mean, we're not quite ready. We're not quite ready to take this copper mine offline. Not quite yet, although we are, I do want to say, very, very close, in fact. Like, we are ever so close to just getting rid of this, this copper deposit here. Let's do that in there, and then we'll do... what, this here, maybe? There we go. Okay, cut that out. Cut that in there. And we can just try and, explore as much as we can here. I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference. I feel we're not in a bad place, but yeah, we could probably be in a better place. Right, the other thing that we probably want to do is grow our population a little bit. We need 30, or we have 31 workers at the moment. We're probably going to need a few more for all of the things that I have planned to do. Another issue that we're going to have to come to grips with, regardless of whether I want to or not, is the fact that we just do not have enough household good production. And in fact, I think let's go into planning mode, and let's immediately plonk down some more of these factories. In fact, this area is probably the best place to do just that, if I'm honest. Let's get 4 factories. Now, we don't need to necessarily get rid of the original factories, but these can all make glass plus steel, glass plus steel, glass plus steel. Although that being said, it doesn't necessarily have to be... It doesn't necessarily have to be steel that we use as a component. We could use wood as a component. It's not a bad idea. The reason that I'm kind of thinking that it's not such a bad idea is because we do have the ability to get wood. We have the ability to turn on a sawmill and get a functionally unlimited amount of wood. Now, that sort of keeps... That keeps steel... That keeps steel reserved for sort of more important matters. Actually, speaking of steel, since we have a lot of red construction components at the moment, which is good, we're not always going to have a lot of red construction components. Let's actually take this opportunity to upgrade this flat conveyor, the big one in the middle here. Very, very, very crucial steel line. We'll take the opportunity to get that upgraded. Yeah, and in fact, yeah, I think we're happy. I think we're happy with this. Right. You know what? I think I'm leaning in favor. I think I'm leaning in favor of getting another. Is it called a cargo depot? Yeah, it's called a cargo depot. The problem is, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it like up here on this cliff. Now we can probably squeeze it in over here. I'm thinking, maybe. No. Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of problematic. There is, I suppose there's nothing stopping us from doing it here, right? Cargo depot 4. Do we want a slightly bigger one? I mean, maybe. I mean, sure. Why not, eh? Why not? Why not? We might as well do it. Right. Then we need a unit module. We're probably going to get just a single unit module medium. Actually, will be plenty. And then we will set that. It can only be wood. It literally can only be wood. So that is fine. And I think that should be fine. I'm thinking, by the way, that this area is the perfect place for us to make what we need, because we've already got glass up here. So I'm currently thinking that we're going to have a horrible little belt set up over here. We're going to have a horrible little belt set up exporting all of the resources from here. Maybe we can go, I don't know where we're going to go. We're going to go somewhere, because of course we need to make sure that we allow excavators to traverse the terrain. And then we're probably also going to just create a brand new, in fact, I'll build it now just so that I don't forget. Build a brand new household goods module. And in fact, building it somewhere over here is probably not the most insane idea that I've ever had. Should probably be, yeah, I guess there. Yeah, that's perfect, right? It's all on pause at the moment, so that's no big deal. And in fact, if we could get a storage, man, it would be so good if this lined up. It'd be so good if these two sort of like inputs just lined up, but that's not a problem. Yeah. Okay. Let's go double time just in case we need to. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's fine. Should we do something with this brine, by the way? No, not really. I don't really feel like doing anything at all with the brine. Yeah, I mean, manufacturing-wise, we don't necessarily have to do it over here. I mean, we already have glass coming all the way down to the storage area. I mean, is there a world in which I contemplate building a manufacturing capability over here? This is going to be, the only problem with that is that it is going to be very, very tight. Although, to be fair, these rainwater harvesters should probably be removed anyway. Yeah, I mean, we could redo this area a little bit. And to be fair, the food line also needs to be redone. And we need to get more food production in general. I just don't like the idea of it, to be honest. It's just a bit tight. Let's have a look. Let's have a little test. Electric assembly. So what did I say? 4. So it would have to be something. It would have to look something like that. It's a bit nasty. It's a bit nasty, but it is a darn sight easier to just route, you know, a tiny little bit of belts. You know, just over here. Yeah, over here. Oh, goodness me, you didn't like that video game, did you? Over here, and then... over here, in there, and in there. So yeah, that would be the wood section. You know what, I kind of hate it, but I also kind of love it. It's not a great reason to do anything, but it's kind of where I'm at. Right, that's input, so we need to get the output over here. Let's go as high as we can. There we go. That looks pretty gnarly. This is so nasty. It's it's so nasty, but I kind of love it. These rainwater harvesters, boy, they just really need to go, don't they? But that's actually, you know, it's actually not terrible. I mean, how on earth I'm going to sort this area out so that we can still allow excavators around here, I have absolutely no idea. And, yeah, that's guaranteed not to work. Blocked by connector. Yeah, okay. Let's stick that in there for now, and then redo this. Redo this, and bump that over there. Cool. Yeah. Okay, I mean, as I say, I don't hate it. It's got charm, it's got character. It's got something that I'm, you know, not quite able to articulate. Bad design is perhaps what it is. Hey, you know what? That'll do. I think that still makes... Is that even accessible? Is this area even accessible to trucks? I don't know if it is. Okay, you know what? This is going on the official list of projects that you should, you know, you should not attempt at home. This is, you know, I'm sure everyone can do better than me. I mean, how am I even going to connect this? It's not even possible. It's just not gonna work. Okay, hold on. Is this really not possible? Okay, this might actually need to... Oh, no. This might actually need to get redone. There we go. And... Nice. Okay, that's gonna work a little better, I hope. Probably good. Oh. I guess we can just input it there. I mean, this just looks dreadful. This whole area looks dreadful. But you know what? It's fine. Also, we're running out of maintenance again. What have I done to deserve this? We're out of copper. See, video game. This is bad news. This is bad news. What's the issue? What's the issue with copper? Oh, have I done goofed and have I sorted? Oh, wait, what? Is that a problem, really? Toggle navigation overlay. Still traversable. Yeah, what's the issue? What's the issue here, video game? Oh, I see. You can't get to the okay, we've deformed the terrain so much that it's caused an issue here. Okay, I see. That's my bad. Yeah, this is clearly not lining up. This is clearly not lining up. Okay, right. Get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Let's redo our copper area. Right, we're gonna go rotate. No, we're gonna face things down, and then we're gonna rotate, and we're gonna go downwards. Nice. Okay, can we get you to the right place then? Okay, we're gonna have to recover you. That's fine. Recover, recover, and recover. Wow, that really sucks hard, but that's okay. That is okay. It happens. It happens. It happens. Ooh, can our excavator get around to where it needs to go? That's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? Truck can't reach destination. Recover you too, then, I guess? I don't know how that happens, because this area should all be navigatable, right? Very, very barely, but yes, it is. Okay, good. Right, we're still in an okay position with regards to copper production. Electronic production is also fine now, which is great. Maintenance is just depleted to the point of irrelevance, and unfortunately, it's just not good. I mean, do we have any spare copper output from this mine here? Or can we maybe, like, assign a couple of trucks? Okay, dump. You know what? I think we're going to assign another route for this. For this thing. Oh, yeah, look, we got a little copper there. Nice. Okay. Well, that should fix things for us. That should fix things for us, which is good. Right, let's see if we can try and unpause all of this. Okay, and let's watch the chaos start to unfold. No designations to be mined in this area. Oh yeah, that's fine though. That's fine. Right, how much sand is there here? I'm assuming that there's an unlimited amount of sand on the beach, but I mean, I know that it's a pretty daft assumption to make. Right, let's go. Let's just go down. Let's go down as deep as we can. Let's explore the deep depths of sand down here, shall we? Can't dig too deep, too near the ocean. Well, that's a great shame. But I mean, like, we know what the task is. There we go. Okay. Get to work. Get to work. Right, our excavator is probably, yep, still en route. That's going to be a little bit more copper from here, but I'm so over mining copper from this area. Also, I am acutely aware of the fact that we still continuously need a heck of a lot of copper. Like, we are always having issues with copper. I wonder if there's a way that we can backlog a little bit more copper. I suppose it's not going to make too much difference. Wow, we actually managed to build this thing. Holy cow. Can't reach this area over here? Is that really the case? Hold on. I kind of assumed that this area was entirely accessible. What about this area? This area is not even marked on the... Not even marked on the map. Okay, can we cancel this then? Does that make it accessible? Wait, hold on. It's not even... Doesn't even show. What a swizz. It just doesn't show up. Wow. Well... I don't really know what to do about that. That's perturbing. Yep, no idea. Okay, you know what? Let's take this to bits. We should really get some more space over here anyway. You know what? Take this one out as well. Take this one out as well. Just delete everything in this entire area. Let's redo. Well, we don't need to redo this. We can redo this area. There we go. Chances are we're probably gonna need that in a second. Cool. All right, take this to bits, and we'll take out these pipes as well, because I'm pretty sure these pipes only service. Yeah, they only service the water here. We should try and get some more stuff in place to ensure that we're able to keep the water generation up. Brine. We've got brine. But it looks like we've got a little bit too much brine on our hands here. Have I maybe underestimated the amount of brine that we have? Hold on. This is... Oh, I see. Do we just have too much salt? We just have too much salt. Well, why do we have too much salt? Is there enough salt here? There is, kind of. How much salt do we use? We use 12 salt every 60 seconds, and we produce 24 salt. Oh, we produce 12 salt every 60 seconds. So, as long as we have continual production of... Missing input. We're missing sand? Right, well that was not really what I was anticipating. These trucks are waiting to deliver what? Iron ore? Yeah, so this is the sand delivery route. We don't have any vehicles assigned, but that's okay. This needs to be on keep full, though. Is that why it's not on keep full? I guess that was probably the issue. I guess that was probably one of the issues that we had. Okay, well, that kind of is fair. Right, you can't get to where you need to go for some obscene reason. What's the issue here? This is not navigatable. We don't need to keep any wood here. I don't know why we're bothering to keep wood there. And we're lacking maintenance somewhere. I mean, that's not really how it should be. We should have plenty of maintenance. We should have plenty of maintenance, so hopefully that gets fixed relatively quickly. Remove that, remove that, remove that, and we will quick build that, quick build that. We got plenty, well, I say we got plenty of unity. We got relatively plenty of unity. We're running out of workers. What? How did that happen? What got built? Oh, this got built. And that got built. What else got built? Did anything else get built? I suppose the turbines came online. That doesn't really count, though, does it? I guess so. I didn't really think anything else. I don't think we'd built anything else that actually required workers. Oh well. Okay. I'm hopeful that we're going to sort this maintenance issue out pretty darn quickly, to be honest with you. Because that is very, very, very irritating. Are we losing any people? Yeah, we are losing a little. We are. Okay, maybe that's part of the problem. We're losing a few folk due to air pollution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Five more lots of folk coming to join in the fun. This can get dumped as well because we don't need it. That's fine. And we're in the process of offloading wood too. Oh, we got 24 on the cargo ship. I guess that's it. I guess that's it too. Right, let's get a diesel storage thing set up over here as well. Diesel, keep full. Yep. And then let's go about properly setting this up. Don't need any brine. I should get an overflow. I should get an overflow for this brine. This is the brine route. Ooh, this is the brine route, is it? Yeah. Where's the brine output? Okay, I can do that. There we go. I will quick build this. And that should just allow... That should allow the thermal desalinator to work at full pelt, regardless of whether we have a need for salt here or not. Yeah, that is a better state of affairs, I think. We're still going to need to get heavy oil supplied, which is perhaps as big of a problem, because we don't have an unlimited amount of it, but it's okay. Right, so let's get these electric assembly machines up and running. Let's go back into planning mode, shall we? Okay. And back to business. Sure, we can connect up to the rightmost. The rightmost input. With wood. Do we want to buffer this somewhere? I suppose we're already going to be buffering like 360 units of wood in the module right there. So yeah, let's do that. And then let's get what is it? Glass? Yep, glass. We'll get glass production. To be honest, I don't really care how this works out, because coming to the realization that, I mean, we're not going to have any excavators over here anytime soon anyway. Okay, fine. Again, I've not really covered myself in glory here. I don't really care, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. That's a decent enough setup. I'm okay with that. Right, let's bring it up, bring it along, and bring it down. Perfect. Yep, very, very happy with that. Now that is a much better setup. That is a much better setup than we had previously. And to be honest, there is room for expansion. If we want to do anything in the future, we can. I don't think anything else requires wood, with the exception of construction parts, which again, we could substitute, or we could resubstitute wood back into the process there, but it hardly seems worth it. Seems worth it for this. Let's undo that. Undo that. Cool. Yeah, it seems worth it for this setup, but for the other setups, it just doesn't seem like a worthwhile endeavor. I'm going to boost very, very temporarily, of course. We're going to boost the maintenance department here. The dream situation, by the way, with regards to supplying goods to the town, is that we're in a position one day to do the... Where's my captain's office? There it is. To do the plenty of everything edict in addition to the plenty of food edict. So if we're able to do both of those at the same time and still, you know, manage for the wheels to stay on the bus, for want of a better expression, then I would be tremendously happy. That would be very, very good in my books. I'd be pretty darn happy with that. All right, let's do that. Do that. That's all set. Perfect. That's great. Love to see it. 8 bits of glass. I'm thinking that, unfortunately, this single flat conveyor is probably not going to be good enough. Also, what on earth is this bend here? Who authorized that? I know it was me. I know it was me. That was a rhetorical question if I've ever asked one before. I'm not happy with myself. That's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. How are we doing? Uranium pellet production. Toxic slurry. We've got too much water. I mean, what can I do with the water? I guess we could feed the water back into... I guess we could feed the water back into the farm network, farm system. Don't want to feed it back into the acid. Let's do keep empty. Sure. Brian's on keep full. We can keep empty on the water. Yeah. I've half a mind to turn the keep full back on this fluid storage. It is a fluid storage, but the water tank. We can turn that back on in the future if we want to. How are we doing for fertility? Not bad. Not bad at all. That's good. No recipe selected. I thought I selected all the recipes. I didn't. I lied to myself. Okay, we got lots of wood. We got lots of wood right now, which is great. 3 Unity to build all this stuff. I don't really want to do that. I'm actually quite content just to let the video game build that itself. I don't really think that there's any particular rush to sort this problem. The issue of food and the issue of food storage is a bit of a kicker. Can we get this across the map with a belt? Because that's the real question. I mean, I feel like we should just have, like, truly massive food stores somewhere. Maybe if we sort of hollow out a plateau, we could look at... This is a pretty good plateau here. I don't think I've ever looked at doing anything in particular up here. Do we have a... We do have a tree cutter, so we could start looking at cutting these trees down and maybe moving all of our food production into this vicinity. Alternatively, we could take the top off the mountain and look at moving all of our food production across there. Just because I'm thinking that it would be really, really great if we had more food storage in one particular place, you know? The more the merrier. Also, is that steel that we're running out of? That is a level 2. That is a level 2 transport conveyor thing. So that's good. But the fact that we're running low on steel is not heartening. What's the issue? Is there an issue? No. Looks like we are full steam ahead for steel production. So maybe it's just a transportation issue. I will hope it's a transportation issue. Missing input. Ah, it's a water issue as well, partly. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. How are we doing over here for water? Yeah, so we don't quite irritatingly have enough water here. Let's do keep full on that as well. Just priority 9 it. It's no big deal. We're already supplying water with a whole bunch of rainwater harvesters, which is fine. All right, no designations can be mined. That is us officially done with our limestone extraction here. Now, we're not really truly done, are we? Because we can still go down. I just don't know if it's actually going to be possible for us to make this work. I mean, if we... Hold on. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible for us to make this sort of hill work. Let's try that. There we go. See if that makes a difference. I think we're going to have a similar sort of issue. We still have water pollution and air pollution. Where are we polluting the water? Is it still here? Oh, we're polluting the water a lot now, actually. Holy heck. Yeah, we got a lot of water pollution. It's quickly rising. Oh, I tell you what, it's because of the flipping fuel gas. That's it. Of course it is. Right, well, we're kind of sorted for maintenance, or we were kind of sorted for maintenance until the copper kind of fell off the bottom. Also, thank you very much to everyone who's given me the suggestion to just use flipping diesel generators again, to use some of my excess diesel. The problem with that is that they take 2 workers and they provide basically no electricity. It is negligible in comparison to a turbine. I mean, a turbine is what? A turbine is 4 workers for... It's not 2 megawatts of mechanical power, but it's a lot, right? It's a lot of juice. It's a lot of juice. Also, we are struggling for workers. I can't even adopt people, can I? No, not really. We have workers. Oh, I see. It's because of all of these buildings being completed and whatnot. That's fine. Well, we're going to start to get household goods, which is for the best. We'll worry about the lack of workers in a little bit. But maintenance for now is fine. Fuel gas we need to do something with. I just have no idea what we want to do with fuel gas. I mean, there's this boiler here. It's not a bad idea, is it? I mean, it is the one single boiler that's running this entire operation. You know what? I'm gonna give it a crack. The reason, by the way, why this area is so attractive to... We're not even turning it... Well, we are turning it into a gas boiler, but we're returning it into a gas boiler. Because remember, we did try, famously, once before, to no avail. Right, let's remove that order and... Import. We'll stop that. That's cool. The reason why I'm so pro this is because we can actually use a fantastic device called a pipe to move all of the goods. This is going to end up creating problems, isn't it? Yeah. Go over. And we'll go under. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Beautiful. And I don't think that that's going to mess anything up. He says. Can't reach destination. Where are you trying to go to? We don't want you to be drawing from... Oh, no, we do want you to be drawing from here. Why can't you draw from there? What have I done? What have I done? I didn't think that this was inaccessible. And yet now apparently it is. Oh boy. Right. I've really built things very, very close together, and that is having a bunch of knock-on problems. Jeez Louise. Right. How do I fix this? We move this. Remove that? Yeah, okay. Let's redo that steel belt. Redo that steel belt right that that steel belt right there. Quick remove that. That should allow everything to go back to normal, I think. I hope. 27 workers are needed. Boy, that's grim. But we're gonna be getting more idea. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize. I didn't realize it's a knockoff of IKEA. Mathesonic. Cool. Very cool, in fact. Very, very cool. Okay. This is now accessible? Brilliant. Love to see it. Okay, so let me nab another one of those. Another one of those. Another one of those, and down. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that we never, ever need to drive an excavator over here. I don't think we will, because I've already got high belts around this area anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, cool. Right, I'm gonna hire 3 loads of people. We will just have enough unity to do it. The reason that I'm gonna do that, obviously, is because we need to massively increase the number of household goods that we're manufacturing. What did we do? Consumed last month, 17. Total settlement need, 69. Nice. 0.9. Yeah, I mean, we can very, very much handle that. How are we doing? How are we doing with the other stuff? Not great, to be honest. We could really do with getting some more of these. Let's get 2 more. Get 2 more zoned there. I mean, we have the construction components to do it, so might as well. Whilst the going is good, eh? Excuse me. There we go. Nice. And nice. I really thought that we would have enough, we'd have enough. But we don't, so here we are. Hey, look at that. 3.17. That is, that's a large number. Now, things are going to get dicey again, because we are going to have to turn on our sawmill, which is going to put yet another strain on our unity, yet another strain on our workforce. We'll adopt, like, what, 10 more people? We'll adopt 10 more people. That's fine. I wish I could trade my diesel away for something. I can trade it away for coal. I mean, that's good, but I'm not going to be able to do that forever. Trade it for iron ore. Maybe. I mean, I guess I can technically do it forever, but it means that I have to constantly be on the lookout for, you know, to fix the problem. Also, I guess I'm going to start repairs on the groundwater well. Now, I don't know why I'm doing that, because my boat isn't loaded with people, and if it is loaded with people, then everything gets torpedoed. Like, we are just in a really, really bad place, because we're just going to lose a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Let's focus on what we can control at the moment, and that is the construction. Boom, quick build that. Get it upgraded to a fast belt. We can control how many household goods we're making and how many we're selling. I think that we can satisfy the need. I think that we can entirely satisfy the need. It is very, very possible. This is doable. This is totally, totally, totally doable. We have a 6-month food supply, which is a total misnomer because we've got much larger food supply than that. He says. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Unity should be good. So we should be getting all of the maximum amount of Unity From absolutely all of these. Water, not so much. Water, we are in a bit of a... We're a bit of a perilous state, actually. Yeah, we're starting to have water issues here. We're starting to have water issues. Now, I think the way to resolve this, I think the best way to go about this is to just get another groundwater pump set up over here and probably just pump the water out. Pump the water out of this vicinity and put in a massive big old pipe. I'm kind of, you know, not super pro this idea, but I kind of hate it least. We have no water. No water here. And yet we have enough water to supply the farm. So you know what? I'm not even going to worry about that. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a difficult one to deal with, if I'm honest, because... Let's keep it low to the ground with the expectation that I'll be able to build over. Build over here. Yeah, this is going to be a nasty route for sure. I think we need to just evacuate all of the excavators from the vicinity. Let's do... Again, keeping it ground level so that we can build over it here. Yeah, the reason, by the way, that I think that the groundwater is best for this is because it's getting replenished at a fairly decent rate. I mean, the only thing that we're using the groundwater source for, or this groundwater source, the groundwater source that is under the city, the only thing that we're doing with that is using it to supply the town. Okay, good. Fine. This is messy. But it's okay. Excuse me? You don't like a pipe that's this long, video game, do you? 207. 207 components. Wowzers. We are also getting water that's fed back in from... We're getting water that's fed back in from the wastewater treatment, which is good, actually. I think that's perfect. Also, people in the comments were telling me that it's digestate, I believe. I will take everyone at their words and hope that I'm not being made a fool of. Always a risk on the internet. Always a risk. Right. I think I'm probably just going to Unity unbuild this. Yeah, probably just going to Unity quick remove that because it is pretty darn important. We're going to get this new gas boiler in. Where does it need to go? It needs to go there. Perfect. Let's quick remove that as well. And then we will yoink in place the new pipe. I mean, I have simply no idea if the amount of fuel gas that we use is going to be more than we require or if it's going to be less than we require. I haven't even checked out the maths yet. I just hope that it'll all work. That should probably get the priority, to be fair, but we are kind of in the process of building a big old pipe, which is probably consuming a lot of components at the moment. Also, you know what I should do? I really need to get buildings. I need to get ramps in place. Yep. Ground is not flat enough. That is nasty. That's a nasty surprise right there, video game. Build that. Yep. That's good. Truck cannot reach destination. There's a couple of those trucks saying that. Where are you going? Can you not go all the way around? It is possible to go all the way around. Oh, no, it's not. Not yet. We cannot quick build... Oh, we can't quick build this because we don't have the concrete, do we? And we can't get... Wait, what? We can't get sand? clearly we need to get more sand sorted. Right, well that's rotten news. In fact, that is very, very bad news. This area is going to grind to a halt if we're not able to sort this out. Yeah, and by this area, I mean all of our copper production. That's bad news, in fact. That is bad news. But not necessarily the end of the world. Not necessarily the end of the world. I'm kind of quite relaxed about it. We've got 23 out of 50 construction components here. That's pretty good. The heavy oil's not able to get through. Again, that's not the end of the world. Although, if we're not able to get sand through, then we're never going to get the level 1 construction components that we need to make the level 2 construction components. And then we're going to be in a miserable state forever, aren't we? You know what? Cancel this. Quick remove it. Whatever. We'll redo the pipe. It's annoying to do, but we can get the infrastructure built first. I mean, we can get the vehicle ramp. We don't even need a vehicle ramp anywhere. We can get one here. Sure, we can get a vehicle ramp here. We can pre-build it. We can build the vehicle ramp before we build all of the other infrastructure. Right. Okay. We're supplying everything now. Beautiful. Love to see it. Let's get 2 more loads of workers. 1, 2. Excellent. And let's hope that we're able to get a whole bunch of concrete up and running. Where well, you're currently mining over here. I see. So you've all got iron in your trucks. Dump it in here, I guess. Does that work? I guess so. Maybe. Truck can't reach destination. There's still issues with this. Where are you trying to go to? Oh, you're trying to get stuff removed from here. I see. I see the issue. I see the issue entirely. Okay, well, I can wait. I can wait. Again, I'm not super concerned at this. It's irritating, but it's not the end of the world. The real question is, why am I not getting sand? Why am I not getting sand moved over to here? Like, this truck should be... Why is that on... That's on keep full. Hold on. Doesn't need to be on keep full. Yeah, don't put it on keep full. I don't know why I had it on keep full there. That's pretty bad, in fact. Right, that makes absolute sense as to why we were having issues there. Yeah. My B video game. My B. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got these things up and running. Let's, what is it? Plastic plus... Oh, electronics plus plastic, that's it. Electronics plus plastic. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. It's quite the distance to traverse, but it'll be worth it. We don't need to connect up any additional power. Not quite yet. I'm not going to if I don't have to. Also, we're filling this up somewhat more quickly than I was anticipating. I thought that the nuclear stuff would last a little longer, but alas, whatever. Anyway, this is looking good. I've strayed into the iron area a little bit more than I anticipated with this digging operation. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's try and course correct here. There we go. No need to faff around with unnecessary excavations here. Yeah, so there might be the occasional bit of iron that is mined up, but the iron mining should really come from, you know, this mine control tower. It would be good if you could assign like a specific mine control tower to, optionally, perhaps, only dig a certain mineral. It might not work, but it would be good to, you know, to get it to prioritize a certain mineral. This needs to be on remove, but I mean, we're not even close to being... It's not even close to being accessible, is it? I mean, it doesn't need to get removed right now. If I pause that. Yeah, pause the removal. We can always keep it as like a spare. That's fine. But why are we not getting any... Why are we not getting any copper component level 2s? Oh yeah, it's because the sand was on the incorrect setting. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. Okay. That is fine. Let's remove the number of trucks that we have assigned there. No reason to keep them as high as they are. That's fine. Man, I love this big old sand pit here. I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. Again, we're almost ready to set up another pipe. And to be honest, this pipe should maybe be upgraded to the next level. Yeah, I don't hate that actually. This is looking good. This is looking good. Filter media, yeah, we want to filter media because again, we've got issues with sand. Yeah, this needs to get built like absolutely as soon as possible, please. Let's pause this for now. Let's get a whole bunch of concrete. In fact, you know, just cancel. You know, cancel the build. Cancel the build and resume this. We need construction component level 2s. We need flipping everything. But now if we clear the way here, then we've got access, and that's what matters, right? We've got access between loose storage area up there. We've already got 21 concrete bricks over here, and then we've also got access to the sandy area over here. That's fine. Can I recover you? Will that get rid of your iron ore? I don't think it will. Yeah, I don't think that will. I don't want to add more trucks back on quite yet. We'll do it soon though if we need to. This is my hero truck up here. Do I need to plateau this area? I don't really need to plateau the area, although I did say that I wanted to last time. Let's cut it out for now because I'd much rather get the connection sorted first and then we can deal with all of the issues later on. It's no big deal. Okay. We're about to start having massive issues with fuel gas again. Although, that's because I've got the flipping flare on. That's the problem. Okay, well, turn that off. Let's wait for the gas boiler to come online. That's cool. And we're starting to see these construction component level 2s coming through. Brilliant. Also, maybe we can reduce the number of... Yeah, I think we can reduce the number of trucks that we have assigned to fuel stations. It might cause us some issues, but I'd rather not have idle trucks, and it looks like we do have idle trucks. Unassigned fuel station, yeah. So we're going to rely on fewer trucks, which is admittedly a risk, but it's a risk that I'm going to take. Also, we still have 15% of our crude oil in the ground, which is great. We got a lot of barrels that we can still exploit locally if we absolutely need to, but I have given my firm commitment that we will try our very best not to. You know what? I've got a plan. I'm going to dump iron ore in this vicinity, and we're going to have a little dumping pile. We're going to have a little dumping pile right in the middle there. Does that sound like a plan? In fact, we can set a much larger pile. Let's do that in there. Nice. Okay, is that going to allow... Yeah, it should work. You got iron ore. Truck cannot deliver no valid destination. Yeah, so this is the one that's mining over here. Yeah, it's got a little bit of spare iron ore. Do I need to make a... Oh, hold on. Do I need to make a... What is it? There we go. A proper pile. There we go. Does that work? Beautiful. It totally does. It totally does. We're going to make an iron-only pile. There we go. Get rid of everything. Cool. Hopefully yeah, it's all iron ore. Good, 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 good. Just checking. Just checking. Hopefully these trucks don't decide to dump iron here. Because if this truck decides to dump iron here, then we're going to have a problem. But, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and there's still access around here. That's what matters. Cool. All right, and that's freed up a bunch of the trucks. That's probably what was causing such a, a large part of the queue. Yeah, not happy with that. Not happy with that at all, but we are where we are. Right, let's snap another 10 pops. It's good. How are we doing? We're not perfect on concrete slabs yet, but we're getting there. Sand as well, we're getting better for. Filter media, we are in a much better place for. And in fact, looks like our filter media has been refilled accordingly, which is great. Fuel gas, we're also fine for. Gas boiler, right. So, how much do we use per 60 seconds? We use 36 per 60 seconds, and how much do we make? Assuming full production. Not even close to enough to cover it. Right, so we actually use way more fuel gas than we are even making. So that's a problem. That's a problem. Also, I'm going to pause all liquid dumping. I really want to cut down as much as I possibly can on all of our waste products going out. Very, very important. How are we doing household electronics production-wise? Should be better, right? It absolutely is. Maybe it's just because of the length of the journey time. I mean, it is a fair trek to get across the map. I mean, it's a big map as well, isn't it? We should also potentially look at duplicating. Or perhaps just adding, just doubling our transport capacity. Sure, we'll do that. Right, we are down to a pretty low level of unity, but not much we can really do. Water is still an issue. Of course it's still an issue. Why wouldn't it be? I haven't actually, materially fixed anything. This is going to get built at some point soon. We need to go and get another vehicle ramp. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah. This is the better place to build it, I think. Is that still accessible? No. Needs to really be somewhere here. I mean, I can't just quick build it. Yeah. Oh, I can't just quick build it. I can't just quick build it. Okay, prioritize it and just, suffer the consequences for a little while. Again, the sand delivery route is going to be a bit long. That's okay. Where's this truck? Let's get a second truck to accompany it. There's also absolutely 0 points on all of these excavators being assigned if we only have, in fact, you know what? Just literally one excavator is fine. There's no point in having all of those excavators assigned if we just need 1, 2, 3. Get them all assigned over there. I mean, we don't need them, but whatever. We don't need them over here. But it's fine. Yeah, so there's no point in having, 3 times the number of excavators as to the number of trucks that we have. That is... It's perfectly rational to think that way, I think. Right, quick build. Yeah, you know what? I will quick build that. So that does not leave us in a poor position at all. That's good. And this has also been constructed. Wonderful. Okay. Good stuff. Now, we found a route down the mountain previously. We've done it once, we can do it again. It's actually remarkably... I think that might actually be straighter and better than last time. Nothing wrong with a little bit of bendy pipe. I gotta be honest, I like it all to look... I like it to give off the illusion of being neat and tidy. But I think we are well past that, as I think you could safely say. But that's okay. We'll continue to keep trying to do our best. Nice. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too messy. Oh yeah, we got it going into there, and that's fine. We don't need to do any deliveries or anything like that. That's not a problem. Also, do I still have anything boosted? I know we don't have enough Unity. I'm really trying to get more Unity. It's because we got a sawmill up and running now as well. I mean, we need constant deliveries of things. Otherwise, we're going to have issues. Glass, apparently. Hold on. How much glass do I consume every 60 seconds? 12 times 4? 12 times 4 is 48. And we're able to make how much? It's here. Oh, we're able to make exactly 48 every 60 seconds. In fact, we're able to make more than 48. We're able to make 72. Yeah, we're able to make an absolutely ample amount of glass. As long as, by the way, we get glass mix up and running. Which is, what is the problem? Sand is the problem? Really? Now, that is surprising. This area clearly needs to get upgraded. Is this even reachable? Probably not. Upgrade and upgrade. That's already level 2. Quick build that. And that needs to go on priority build, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we've got one truck assigned there, and it's, you know, it's fine. It's not a big deal. No valid destination. There will be. Don't worry about it. There will be. That's fine. Glass mix consistently is what is required. There we go. Beautiful job. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job. Perfect. Level 2 all the way is what we need. In fact, let's get that upgraded to level 2 too. I said level 2 too. You know what I mean. Level 2. Just level 2 is... It's just level 2. There's no 2-2. There's no floor 2-2, you know? Whatever. Whatever. Alright, let's get that quick built as well. Man, we have not even done anything nuclear-wise over the course of this episode, have we? Not really. Sort of steered well clear of that, but it doesn't matter. I mean, there's been more important issues to work through. This is good, though. This is looking really good. Okay, so that is, like, a very, very, very good amount of glass. So we're making 48 every 60 seconds. We're using 48 every 60 seconds. I'm happy with this. I don't think that we need any additional glass, to be honest. I mean, the two automatic uses of our glass right now are manufacturing over here. And in fact, are we using exactly... We're using exactly 72 bits of glass? I think we might be. I think we might be using exactly 72 bits of glass automatically. That being said, I'm not necessarily sure that these two electric assembly machines need to continue to operate. Just don't get the feeling that it's required. Also, we should be back sorted with regards to water. So total settlement need is 143 per month. We consumed 136. Now, I'm kind of hoping that with these two pumps we should be fine. The reason that I'm thinking that we should be fine, by the way, also I need to connect up the other one. Yeah, of course I do. Is that we should have an absolutely ample. I'll turn off exports from both of those. Yeah, we don't want trucks to Yoinkar supply at the moment. This supply is solely for the. Although I do have truck export on auto here. Yeah, maybe we'll change that in the future. Either way, I think this is how we resolve the situation. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's enough water. That's enough water. We're not seeing any decrease here. That's really good. So if we can fix household goods, then we'll be fine. Sorry, household electronics. If we fix household electronics, then we'll be fine. We're already fine for household goods. Look at that. We got a solid 100% full level of glass coming through. Beautiful. In fact, to be honest, I'd wager that we actually need to get, yeah, upgraded belts here. Quick build you. It's a nasty one to upgrade. Can we even afford to quick build it? No, but I will prioritize the allocation of resources over here. It is very, very important. Because at the moment, we're not even getting... Yeah, we're not even getting all of the glass out of the unit storage. Anyway, more efficient glass production is going to lead to a slightly larger demand on our coal output and also our sand output and all that nonsense, but that's okay. It's also good for salt because the brine over here will hopefully continue to operate as well, and yeah, this is all looking good. I think are we okay for water? Also, excavator has no fuel. What? Is it because this fuel truck is now overstretched? It might be. We'll assign another fuel truck over here. We never had any issues with 2, so we can bump that up to 2. I don't think that's a huge problem. Always keep on trying. Now, last... Oh, right click instead of left click. Last high pressure turbine setup to be built. We will start the construction process for that, even if I'm not going to use them. Might as well start building them. I'll also start planning out, I tell you, I'll also start planning out the additional power generators. So it matters with regards to the... Is it the connected shaft? Where was the connected shaft thing? Connected shaft. Connected shaft here. Yeah. All machines connected to one shaft contribute to its inertia. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, the shaft has a maximum throughput of 10 megawatts. Now, if it's got a maximum throughput... I think it's the maximum throughput of mechanical power rather than the other power, electric power, which means that we can actually only add... Let me get this straight. We can add one additional... We're still in planning mode. We can add one additional of these, and then we can get 2 of these. So this is... Let's do the maths. 3 megawatts, 6 megawatts, 9 megawatts, 500 kilowatts, and another 500 kilowatts. I think. I mean, the flywheel could go at the end. I mean, it doesn't matter where the flywheel goes because it's all in a connected shaft, so no big deal, right? I'm going to unpause this, and we're going to see if this actually works. This might have... it's got a little... There's a little conflict with the limestone. I mean, look, we got so much limestone. I don't even need to worry about that. It's not even a big deal. Also, I am very, very surprised that our groundwater source is basically at 100% over here. Like, that was not anticipated. Let's build this at a priority, in fact. Ooh, didn't mean to quick build that. That's a little bit of unity down the drain that I'm not going to get back, but that's okay. That's fine. That is fine with me. Also, I think it's time that we retire our other copper mine. We retired the iron mine in the last episode, so why not retire the copper mine this time? Here we go. Get out of there. Get out of there. We'll get the other excavator. To be honest, we don't even need a second excavator. We'll get one of those additional trucks to go and work at the copper mine control tower. And then we'll get the free excavator to go and work in the coal mine. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all. Wow, we are going through our coal so quickly. Every time I look, I swear, like another half mountain has been taken away. It's bonkers. I am worried how slow it is to transport these household electronics, though. I mean, if I was to create, like, just a belt, you know, from one side of the map to the other. Would that fix things? Total settlement needed 71, consumed last month, 28, consumed this month. Consumed this month should be... I mean, we should be fine. Now that, rightfully, the glass is coming through at a really, really, really decent rate, we should be good. Yeah, we should have near constant outflow of glass. I'm happy with this. Very, very happy with this. We got any pollution issues? Yeah, we do have air pollution that's ongoing. Is that still because I'm burning the diesel? I mean, it's gotta be because I'm burning the diesel. We are burning, like, a couple of other things. What is this? Oh, this is only nitrogen. But also carbon dioxide. We are getting a little bit of carbon dioxide out into the atmosphere. It's gotta be mostly the fact that we're getting rid of this diesel, right? It has to be. It's so bad to do as well. It's like the worst gas to burn. Fuel gas is only 30 air pollution per 30 units. Diesel is 60. That is awful. That is dreadful. We're just burning off a whole bunch of excess diesel. I just can't. It's quite painful to deal with, but it's also kind of, it's the reality of the situation, right? Yeah, we got to do what we got to do. I'm worried about copper, actually. We do require a little bit of copper for what we're currently doing. Are we getting enough of this stuff? It looks that way. Yeah, it looks like we're fine for copper production. Oh well. That's fine then. Yeah, no, this is all good. We're actually in a good place with regards to water. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Every single good is supplied in maximum quantity. That's what you love to see. Like, that is really, really great news. Really, really great news. Right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fix this up a little bit. Let's ditch the assigned routes. It doesn't matter if we just leave it. Let's turn imports off, exports off. Let's get 1, 2. Let's quick build both of these because I'm Unity rich. Let's get household electronics. Let's get 4 vehicles assigned. Let's put keep full. And let's get a route between 2 locations. There we go. Truck can't reach destination. Where do you need to go? Oh, have you... Oh, blinking twit that you are, decided to... There we go. Try that instead. Does that fix things, maybe? We're gonna complete this superhighway, gosh darn it. It's the last thing that I do, we're gonna complete this superhighway. Wow, everything is working so well. What's this, priority 2? To be honest, we can allocate the same priority to the one behind it. It's not a problem. It just means that we stockpile a little bit more. Glass production suddenly fell out from under us. That's a bit of a bummer. What happened? It's not acid, is it? Don't think so. It's not salt. I guess that unfortunately means that it has to be sand. Well, unassign, assign a route. Sand, keep full. There we go. Okay, maybe that'll allow us to stockpile twice as much. Let's get... Oh, nope, not there. Quick deliver. You are... Which mind control tower again? I can't really remember. This one, I think? Yeah. So yeah, break this assigned route, connect to the back there instead. The reason being is that we should be able to theoretically stockpile more. Here, we're 20 a scoop. Do we need a second excavator here? Potentially. Let's adopt 10 more people, just so that we don't have any worker issues. We don't really need a second excavator here. We're actually completely fine. Where's the second truck? What are you doing over there? Queued and waiting. Yeah, you know what? I'll get a second excavator. Unassign and reassign. Okay. We're slowly refining. We're slowly refining the perfect setup. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're not far off. Right, you. Where's your mind control tower? It is. It's not that one. God, I can't even remember. There's no way for me to check because they're from here. It's not that one. Although this can be removed. Not like it particularly matters. This mind control tower, I know, is this one up here. Which I guess is also decided to start mining around. I don't know why it's decided to start mining around this area. Oh, I tell you what, it's because of the... It's because I didn't give very, very specific orders. You. Yeah, which one were you? I cannot for the life of me remember. Is it the copper tower? No, surely it's not the copper tower. Is it the sand tower? It is the sand tower. Okay, so yeah, so we only have one truck here. And we've got an assigned route to there, which we can now disconnect because we don't need any extra iron. The point is, though, is that we do have... The truck is doing something. That's good. It's slow progress, but it is actually happening. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We've got one bit of dirt. One tiny bit of dirt. But thankfully, there's not too far to drive. Is this... It's not... It's taken a while to fill in. This is going to be huge, though. As soon as we get this connection done, it's going to be big. Sawmills full output storage, uranium mines full output storage, groundwater getting low. Quartz is full, farm can't store. I mean, that's all fine. None of that is super bad news per se. I am really irritated about this lack of sand though. Like that's pretty flippin' frustrating, if I'm honest. That is pretty flippin' frustrating. How's that second excavator helping? Probably still coming across the map, isn't it? Oh, here it is. Just in the nick of time. It's better than nothing. I can, of course, assign more trucks if I want to, but that hardly feels sporting, does it? Right, copper. We're still unloading copper as rapidly as we can. Also, it looks like we're processing the correct amount of uranium pellets, which is good. Better than it was. We're not in a bad place with regards to toxic slurry either. Maintenance is dropping a little bit, but the copper's coming back. I don't know what happened to copper there. Didn't look good. We do have fewer trucks allocated to copper production now than we've ever had before. So, that's the thing. Also, acid, we need to keep full supply of acid. I mean, is there an acid supply issue? There could very well be. What's the issue with acid production? What's the issue with acid production? We've never actually needed a lot of acid. Let's ditch this. Let's redo this. So I've never, ever built a flat balancer. Is it a flat balancer or is it a U-shape balancer? U-shape, right? Yeah, U-shape. Okay, I've never built a U-shape balancer. But I will make an exception. It's probably good that I build them. We can get two outputs. We want to prioritize outputs up here. Quick build all this. Yep. Prioritize outputs, ports marked X, and this is going to get upgraded and quick built to be a super fast belt. Yeah, it is imperative. It is imperative that we deal with this as swiftly as we possibly can. We should actually have another. Limestone there, slag there. Yeah, we should actually have another buffer. Let's boost this. Missing input is water. Now that's a problem. Looks like the sour water stripping ain't going as flawlessly as we would like it to. Kind of makes sense. We need a lot of acid, and that probably explains exactly why we're having such copper production issues if we're a little low on the acid. Yeah, I mean, so this being boosted is a total waste of time for absolutely everyone. Right, so we got water in this pipe. Water here, water there. I mean, we can plug it into... We can plug water into here. The thing is that I would really rather pipe balance this first. Yeah. So we actually already feed water back into the system. You know, I'm really not going to make... It's really not going to make that much of a difference if I pipe balance the whole thing, is it? No, it's going to be just fine either way. If we're going to need more water, then we're going to need more water in this loop. And I suspect that we're going to need more water in this loop. This system does slightly irk me a little bit, even though I know that I've just built it, and I know I'm going to, you know, have to pay the consequence of deleting all this stuff. The point is that we need dedicated storage for... We need dedicated storage for this. Yeah, so... Just get level 1 U-shaped conveyor. Doesn't really matter. And then we'll get level 2 right here. Yeah, because it needs to be able to buffer, because otherwise there's absolutely no point. Because you only buffer, like, what, 4 items on the belts? Right, prioritize outgoing products from port mark X. Yep, perfect. Okay, that's good. That's good. We are happy with that, I think. So if there's any extra water needed, then it should be coming into the system now. We've obviously got the rainwater harvesters, which feed directly into this loop. Now, it's a bit of an issue, because technically this could put us in a little bit of a compromising situation when it comes to the boiler operating accordingly. I mean, we're already seeing that operation is not going as we would like it to, because, well, we can see that we just need more fuel gas, right? I mean, we are converting that fuel gas into stuff. How much fuel gas does this make? I mean, do we want to divert fuel gas to power this setup? I really hate the idea of using fuel gas. I mean, it's just so dangerous, you know? It's just so dodgy, it's so dangerous, it's so worrying. If we're gonna use fuel gas, then everything is reliant on... What the heck? Yeah, we're reliant on this operation working, you know, 100% of the time. Man, I tell you what, though, we have fixed our Unity issues. Like, in a major, major way. Holy cow. We consumed 100... Are we hitting 100%? Yeah, we're hitting 100% on absolutely everything. That is so, so good. The glass isn't completely fixed yet, though. Glass is not completely fixed. There's still some issues with glass. Although that being said, are there any issues with glass? There might not actually be any issues with glass. In fact, I don't think there are. I think because we just got a faster belt, it looks like there's, you know, a stream that is not continuous, but it is actually a pretty continuous stream, or as close as. No designations available in the mining area. Yeah, we can fix that. No problems. Go, and we'll keep mining over here. Mine that down as well, just for good measure. And we'll mine that a little bit too. Nice. Very, very happy. Right, again, not enough maintenance. What the heck is happening? Oh, it's the acid issue. Yeah, of course. Well, we did try and fix that. Whether it works or not is to be debated. A lot of these machines have got a lot of steam in them, and it's just because we don't need to produce extra diesel that I think we're managing to use the meager amount of steam that is produced by this gas boiler. Yeah, it doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great, does it? But when everything else starts to turn on, we're going to have issues. We are going to have issues because our fuel gas production is just not enough. There is no other way. There's no other way about it. It's just not enough. How's the... digestate? Digestate is how it's pronounced, supposedly. I think I said that earlier. But yeah, we're happy with that. We're happy with that pronunciation. That's cool. We can work with that. All right, how's the acid looking? Forwarding on quite a lot of acid. Can we boost it? Boost production? Boost acid production a little bit? To be honest, we're probably to the point where we need to think about getting a second acid mixer anyway. It's kind of ridiculous that we've survived this long on just one. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely a little acid coming through here. That's all, that's all good. But we also need acid for the other copper production up here, which, again, makes things kind of difficult because this area stops if we don't get copper. And yeah, we're kind of basically now entirely reliant on getting a little bit more acid. Can we get a second one of these? I don't think this is going to be possible. Surely not. Sure. It's just one input there, isn't it? Yeah, one input there. One input. Collision with terrain. Ooh, you don't like to see that, do you? No, you don't. I think we're still going to have an issue wherever we build this. Unless maybe there. Then again, is this terrain? No, this is definitely going to conflict with the terrain. Wherever we choose to build this, if we want to build it in close proximity to what's happening, we're going to have an issue. I mean, that comes with its own problems. That's fine. I suppose that's okay. Not the worst case scenario, I suppose. Obviously going to have to quick build everything, but... Does it work? We get the roots? Make it happen. Let's make it happen. 0.6. And that. Okay. Right. That puts us in a better position. And we're going to be able to take our foot off the gas in terms of... Oh God, we need to get more people. Yeah, we can take our foot off the gas in terms of boosting this mixer. That's fine. What's the recipe? What's the recipe that we're doing? Oh yeah, just sulfur plus water equals acid. There's no other acid recipe, is there? I don't think so. Just gonna double check. No, just this recipe. I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just quite a lot of water. Sometimes there's an opportunity to use a little less water, you know? And I would like to take that opportunity. It's all possible. I'd love to take the opportunity. God, we got a lot of junk here. A lot of junk. We're still flaring off diesel. Wow, I just, ugh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're still flaring off flipping diesel. Just to process fuel. That truly is crazy. Right, remove the boost. How are we looking? We're looking better. That's good. We're at least seeing the acid registering now. And of course, the best news of the day is that maintenance-wise, well, we're not out of the woods yet. There is technically not enough maintenance, but I gotta be honest, whenever I see copper backpiled on the belts, it's a good sign. Also, I'm gonna upgrade this conveyor to be a level 2 conveyor. I don't know if that's gonna mean that it prioritizes removing the copper from the unit storage onto the faster belts. I think that's how it works in Factorio. But no, it doesn't look like it does. I think it just splits across them evenly. I don't think it makes too much of a difference what I've just done then, but yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna remove the boost because we don't need it. I think we're gonna be fine. I think that decision to fix the acid up has made a big old difference. You know, I think that has made a big old difference. The only thing that could possibly torpedo our plans is a lack of water, and we'll make sure that we keep the storage full throughout, because that is kind of important. Also, looks like we're recovering our groundwater over here. That's kind of to be anticipated because, let's be frank, we're also drawing from other groundwater source, which is entirely to be expected. I think we're good. I think we're good. We've expanded our power capacity as well, which is good. Also, should I turn on auto balance here? Do I care about that? I can turn on auto balance, maybe. I need to experiment with that at some point. I really don't care about using a little bit of extra steam. I'm too happy with my whole nuclear power setup anyway. We need 200 copper. Of course we do. That's where all this flipping copper went. That makes actually perfect sense, funnily enough. Yeah, this is very, very good. I need to find something to do with all of this power. I'm not quite sure what we are going to do with all of this power. Maybe just build a whole bunch of additional arc furnaces. That might be a pretty good option, actually, because we need copper. We need better copper. We need better iron. Well, we don't need better iron, really. We don't need iron for anything, to be honest. The only thing that we're using iron for is building the construction component level 1s. That's it. And even that we're not using altogether too much, but whatever. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to experiment with a whole bunch of stuff and more in the next episode, so please do stay tuned for that one. Thanks as ever to Fantastic Sport over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/showbutpotato. Thanks to Banana Nana and Aurelia from the $225+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.